My name is Derp and today we are going to be getting some really nice metal guitar tones. First we're going to need to download the VST plugin package I put together, which contains all of the files we will be using to get a kick-ass metal tone. Righty, so once the file has finished downloading, drag the DLL files into your VST plugins folder of your audio sequencer. Itself, create a new project and add an audio track. Open up the channel settings on the audio track and load the plugin, ESC808, Solo C version 2, Poulan Le Cab. Open the Solo C interface and try and match your settings with this picture. Your guitar. You'll notice that your guitar now sounds like shit, but don't worry, we will fix that. We are now going to open up Poulan Le Cab, which is known as an impulse loader. Takes reverbs and magically makes your guitar sound metal as fudge. Click on File, and open up some impulses bundled with your download. At this point it's up to you to experiment as to which ones sound the best. Personally I like the Catharsis and JJ PowerTube ones, and a couple orange ones made by Fearcomplexmusic. Default Le Cab Solo C impulses also sound decent. Change the Solo C impulses to the impulse you selected. Flip the switch from INTIR to EXTIR, and hit the power on button. Now your guitar should sound half decent. However, we're far from done shaping our metal tone. Guitars are kind of like chicken. The chicken meat, the better, so the more guitar instances the bigger and better the sound will be. That said, we will duplicate the audio track we just made 4 times and pan 1 track hard left, 1 track hard right, 1 track 70% to the left, and 1 track 70% to the right. Now we want to high shelf and low shelf the guitars to give them a more dynamic sound. Place a high-pass filter at around 70 Hz on the guitar track that is pan hard left, to clear up the incoherent bass noise produced by the guitar. Place a low-pass filter between 14 and 16,000 Hz to remove the treble noises and make the guitar tone more focused. Now we want to scoop some mids out of the guitar tones to make them sound more metal, and leave room for the bass to cut through in the mix. Place a trench-shaped parametric band around 800 Hz. From the same EQ on the high-shelved guitar that is pan hard right. Now to make the low-shelf guitars. Place a low-pass filter at about 2,200 Hz, a high-pass filter again at around 60 Hz, and scoop out the mids at 800 Hz. Form this equalization to both guitars pan 70% left, and 70% right. We're ready to start recording. For recording metal guitars we want to layer them up. In this tutorial we will be quad-tracking the guitars, so we want to record each guitar part 4 times. Simply copy and pasting a played part onto the 4 different tracks will not work. Let me show you what I mean. Guitar tracks on my new Derp album. It sounded so freaking metal. Here's a sample of the song. We will succeed. Everything will come with the price. Now your decisions against the Father, rather than fixing you into the You finished tracking your 4 guitar parts, add an effects channel track and route all your guitar tracks to it. Then you are going to load the plugin, X-Cheetah, and set the low contour at 0, and the high contour at maximum. This will add some subtle brightness and sparkle to your guitars. You can also try experimenting with boosting some highs if you find the sound to still be flat. That's it. Now go ahead and play back your track in the mix and listen to how much better it sounds compared to your old guitar tones. Concludes this tutorial. I hope your mix doesn't sound like crap anymore. And if it does, check out my bass mixing tutorial on how to get a thick and punchy bass tone that cuts through the mix like Jason Voorhees cuts through people. Anyway, I have to go catch my helicopter to Moscow, so I will see all you kunks later.